Hey, good morning from South Jersey. It's the 11th of January, 2026, 5:57 a.m. Sunday morning. I just want to share some observations with you before we go live at 6:05 a.m. What occurred the other day, the murder in Minneapolis, that ICE moron had every intention of inflicting damage on someone in that vehicle. He was walking around the vehicle, walking behind it, taping with his dominant hand, his right hand. He had his phone in his right hand, taping the license plate. And as he came around the back, he encountered Miss Good's partner. She exchanged some words with him, which he did not appreciate, Mr. Thinskin. So he switched his phone from his right hand, dominant hand, to his left hand. What did he do with his right hand? Put it on his weapon. Okay? He went around with his hand on his weapon, and it was drawn before she began to pull out. Okay? He had every intention of inflicting damage. He was pissed off that she gave him some words. He didn't like it. And that's what happened. He shot that poor woman, not the one that said some things to him, her partner. He shot her point blank, killing her. Then he had some disparaging comments to make about her, right? Full of hate. So that's that. He's guilty of murder. What's going on now globally? We are not going to go into Greenland. The United States is not going to jeopardize our position in NATO and with our alliances with Europe and our bases there to go into Greenland aggressively. They're more than willing, and they've always been willing to work with the United States for our defense. My father was stationed in Thule, Greenland for a few years in the 50s, and we've had missile bases and radar systems there forever, for decades. So we're not going into Greenland. That's a dog and pony show. They're trying to get your attention from that and away from Cuba and Venezuela. And then Cuba and Venezuela and all this other stuff is drawing our attention from what? His being guilty of being with children, young girls, 11, 12, 13 years old. That's not going to go away. It's coming out. So the Posse Comitatus Act, posse, possession, power, comitatus, county, community, possession of the county or community, right? When you have that, you are trying to gain control of a situation that's out of control by using the military. The Posse Comitatus Act of 1879 says it's unlawful. You cannot use the military to gain possession or control of an area or community using the military. Can't do it. So he did that back in June or July, right? The millstone of justice rolls very slowly, but when it rolls, it crushes. That trial is coming up now in California by a Judge Beyer, who seems very level-headed, and I'm confident, and I pray that he's going to find Donald Trump guilty and be convicted a second time of a second crime now in going and using the military against civilians back then in Los Angeles. Okay, now he's escalating it further. This whole thing with Bannon and Miller and all these Manafort, all these evil people that have surrounded themselves with Donald Trump, it's continuing. Okay, they're pushing the limits. Okay, so it's going to end. Donald Trump is going to be arrested. This is a second conviction. He's going to go to jail. If J.D. Vance steps in, he is not going to last. He is not going to last. Bondi is going to be arrested. Patel is going to be arrested for obstruction of justice. J.D. Vance is unworthy, unqualified, and unethical. He is going to be taken down as well. He's going along with all this. So wouldn't that be a wonderful thing for Kamala and Tim Walz to return? And don't trust the media. It's propaganda. It has been for months. Okay, it's been like that for the past year. Okay, they're trying to badmouth Tim Walz and they're bringing up even Hillary Clinton and Obama now for orchestrating the collusion that was going on with Donald Trump and Russia. Even though he was found not guilty of it, we know he has been colluding with Russia for decades. The Russian mafia has used Donald Trump to launder money for them since the 70s. All right, so everything's unfolding. Everything's going to continue to unfold of course, and we got to keep our eye on the fact that he has to go to jail. Donald Trump is going to be guilty of treason, but right now, what's going to bring him down is this Posse Comitatus Act. That's my feeling. That's my hope. It'll be a second strike, second conviction. Time for him to go to jail. All right. I'm going to go live at 6:06. It's 6:03. I was banned again from TikTok for the comments that I've made. And it's like the 28th time. I'm over it. So I'm going live. I've been going live on YouTube. I'll put videos up on YouTube and TikTok until such time that this Yim Yam is in jail or they just remove me permanently. But keep your chin up. Do not give up hope. And as I told my mom the other day, good is going to prevail. Good is going to come from this. And ironically, that was Renee's last name. Good. All right. God bless you and keep you. I'll see you guys at 6:05. And have a good morning. And do not lose hope. All right. Stay strong. Peace out from South Jersey.